Back now on Triad Today, and as promised earlier, we're in the holiday spirit, and one way to do that is to talk about ways to go green during the holidays. J. Paul, Director. Let's see our green expert, Lorelei Elkins, Regional Coordinator of Triad Air Awareness. Welcome back to the program.
Good to be here.
Between Thanksgiving and New Year's Day, you sent me an email. This is unbelievable. It says something like people throw away an additional 1 million tons of garbage each week because of the holidays. Is that true?
Each week, that's right. It's an amazing amount of trash.
Well, I think you're going to give us some tips on how to reduce that. Let's start with the general category of entertaining during the holidays. And you said something to me about dinnerware. What do you mean?
Well, we love to entertain around the holiday times, but all of the disposable dinnerware, we can find something better to use, like bars and plates. I had one friend, I went to dinner, she said, bring your dinnerware. I was like, what?
Your friend said, bring your dinnerware.
Bring your dinnerware. She said, I'm not doing the disposable thing this year. Just bring whatever you want to eat.
An actual plate or paper plate?
Just a plate. We brought a plate. We brought enough plate settings, and we took it home and washed it.
But old-fashioned forks and things, I mean, are good because you wash them, but you're saying not to use plastic and stuff. Let's talk about gift exchanging. Not too early to get into that. Choosing products with the least packaging. What do you mean?
Well, we've all seen the toys, excuse me, and even some of the other packaging where you have plastic, inside cardboard wrapped in plastic.
Oh,
well, take a look at the gifts and try to pick the ones that have the least amount of packaging, much less trash. You're using much less resources to create those products in the first place.
You're right. I mean, when you think about it, some of these things you have to dig in there. It takes you an hour to get in through all the different boxes. What about wrapping materials, and what could we reuse? What should we reuse? And
you can look for wrapping products that are made with recycled materials, and that's the first thing you should be buying. And also try to save some of that wrap for next year. I know it's something our parents and our grandparents have done for years, especially on the bigger boxes. I know it's fun to tear into those packages, but maybe save some of the bigger pieces for next year.
Which means you open more carefully and maybe try to use that. You also said something one day about electronic greeting cards. Now, where does that come into play?
Well, how about sending an email with your family's yearly happenings instead of the regular greeting cards? There's tons and tons and tons of greeting cards that are thrown in the trash every Christmas. We all love getting those greeting cards, but maybe send your holiday hellos through an email this year.
I sent a picture of myself to my mom, and she has it on her refrigerator. She didn't throw it away.
Not the dartboard?
No, well, that's horrible.
Okay.
Now, choose gifts based on where they're produced, and also buy locally. How do you tie those together? What are you trying to tell us?
Well, there's some fantastic craftspeople here in the Triad, and if you can buy local, and you're not paying for shipping, you're not spending all of that money on transportation costs, which is polluting the air and you know.
Right. I want to talk about transportation because the good folks at Park, Brent McKinney and his good staff over there gave us the idea for this topic, and to have Lorelei over here. And one of the things, of course, is to catch the Park bus, right?
Oh, you can go all over the place on Park now, too.
Shopping.
And, great shopping. And I brought you a shopping bag here, so this is another way to go green, is use the recyclable, reusable shopping bags.
You can't really see it on the close-up. We'll try to get later. But anyway, it says Think, Act, Breathe, Air Awareness, and it's www.ncairair.org. And in fact, that's a good way for us to tell people that they can look that up on the website and find out more information. While we're talking about that, going kind of out of order here, but we have a few seconds left. We also have the Park logo up on screen for you. You can check out the schedules of the buses. Certainly that saves a lot of energy and money if you're riding buses to your destinations to go shopping. And if you use a shopping bag like this, what is this, like a canvas type thing?
It's made out of recycled plastic bags.
Made out of recycled plastic bags. That's great. Oh, before we lose, we got a few seconds left. I was going to ask you, when you're driving somewhere to holidays to visit, what about tune-ups? You were saying something about tune-ups.
Tune-ups have the right pressure in the tires. Your car will be moving more efficiently and using less gas. And always take your most fuel-efficient vehicle when you go to travel.
And combine holiday errands.
Combine all your holiday errands. Take your friends when you go shopping and do it all in one trip.
What if I just make this my gift to my wife? Would this be all right?
I don't think that's going to be all right.
Okay.
No.
All right, Lorelei Elkins, thanks for doing this.
My pleasure.
All right, we'll be right back after this.
Be a part of the clean air solution.